so I went to Wyoming State Prison. My first day there, I threw one of those big coffee urns of boiling water on a guy. Um, they were calling. It was in the fish row, and they were calling who wants a job, and I was outside of my cell. Everyone got out for an hour a day, and I was out. And I told this guy, hey, they're asking if someone wants a job. And this other guy, something Caldwell, he's in another cell. He's like, hey, motherfucker. He's like, I'm up next for that job. And I was like, yeah, I was just telling this guy they were asking about a job, bro. I don't know nothing about that. He's like, fuck you. And I'm like, yeah, well, fuck you. So I slammed his bean chute shut, the little tray hole, because it gets hot in there without that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking cooking that, motherfucker. So I went back down to my cell, and I had this really old man as a roommate. I mean, the guy, he had a cigarette. He's like, you smoke? I said, yeah. And he grabbed a paper and threw some tobacco in there, one-handed, like literally rolled this whole cigarette. And he said, I've been smoking since there was nothing but Bull Durham. And anyway, he was cool. So I go and tell him, hey, man, this fucking guy's up here. He's like, oh, if you ready to fight? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I'm ready. So I got some a sock, and I put a bar of soap in it first. And then I took it out. And I went outside of my cell, and I pulled the plug on. There was a hot water for making soups, one of the big coffee urns. And sure enough, that dude was next to be the orderly, and they popped his cell. So he comes walking down the stairs, and he was a white dude from Utah. And I can't remember what gang he was. He was a Blood or a Crip, or I don't specifically remember. But he started throwing these gang signs at me, and like, this is fucking whatever, whoop, whoop street, And I'm like, well, what's up? So he got to the bottom of the stairs, and I grabbed that coffee urn. He stepped back, and later on I talked to him. He's like, well, I saw it was unplugged. So I was thinking, fuck that. It's not even plugged in. But I had one that had unplugged it. And I just douched him with it, and then hit him with that soap. I had a bar of soap in my hand, and he's screaming, and we're fighting around on the floor, and the cops come in. He bit my hand. I've got the scars still from that bite. He bit my hand pretty good. And so I'm bleeding. The cops don't know what's going on. And they bring me to medical, and they took some pictures of him with a Polaroid, and they're showing me. He didn't look good. I mean, I remember they was like, sit him down. I almost passed out. I was like, it kind of looked like buttery, maybe some pink blood. Like, it's been a long time, but it was a pretty bad looking picture. It got a good couple layers of his skin. And luckily for me, they didn't like that dude. So the sergeant, that dude had been, mouthy. And the sergeant came and told me, look, they actually gave me a charge of mayhem.